Who is the devil? Is this the devil? Is this the devil? Is this the devil? What if I told you this is the devil? In the movie The Omen, which is an outstanding movie, the CEO has a dilemma about killing his son, who is the Antichrist. He oscillates between faith and doubt, love of this world and the comforting illusion of normality, versus the terrifying truth, yet absurdity, that his own son is evil. In the Gospel, it is written, even Satan disguises himself as an angel of light. You see, the devil uses offensive and defensive strategies both. His main defensive strategy, to prevent you from hurting him and saving yourself, is to hide behind something which appears innocent, and which by the world's standards seems on the surface to be good or harmless. This is the wolf in sheep's clothing. No dangerous wolf will come at you dressed as himself, since then our defences are raised and we will not be deceived. But by coming to you dressed harmlessly like a sheep, or your girlfriend, or your own children and family, the devil, as a supernatural force, can work through these mortal beings in order to subvert your own decision-making and morality. If we go to the Old Testament, the serpent doesn't move in straight lines. It moves at angles, and comes slowly tightening its grip, bit by bit, question by question. In the same way, the true evil, the darkest of darkness, does not appear dark at all, and to the contrary will seek to deceive by appearing moreover as a friend, helper, giver of advice, or even as the voice or influence of God himself. But the most insidious use of a deceptive mask, which Satan hides behind, is not other things, idols, or people. The most dangerous manifestation of the angel of light is when Satan disguises himself as you. When you look into the mirror, what you are seeing is not yourself. You are seeing a reflected or copied image of yourself, which is not the true person. It is a duplication or visual representation of the person whom you call and understand to be you. As such, the ego forms as a projection, a set of beliefs and the interpretation of meaning ascribed to certain memories, all taken together and projected onto this secondary image. Crucially, the image looks like you, acts like you, but it is not the real you. Beyond all things, the most insidious use of Satan's disguise is to place himself into your thoughts, beliefs, and ideas about yourself, so your very own self-understanding is a lie. The things you think you want, desires you feel, beliefs you hold, memories you interpret, your entire sense of reality projected into this image we call the ego, is not in fact the deepest and truest you, but has been infected midway through the process. It's become polluted by the ideas and wishes of an external enemy, who hides himself behind not just the images or objects of enemies, friends and family, but most deceptively behind the image of you yourself. Romans chapter 7 verse 15. I do not understand what I do. For what I want to do, I do not do, but what I hate, I do. And if I do what I do not want to do, I agree that the law is good. As it is no longer I myself who do it, but it is sin living in me. For I know that good itself does not dwell in me, that is, in my sinful nature. For I have the desire to do what is good, but I cannot carry it out. For I do not do the good I want to do, but the evil I do not want to do, this I keep on doing. Now, if I do what I want to do, what I do not want to do, it is no longer I who do it, but it is the sin living in me that does it. 1 Corinthians verse 13. Now we see but a dim reflection as in a mirror. Then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, even as I am fully known. And now these three remain, faith, hope, and love, but the greatest of these is love. Faith, hope, and love, or in the older translations, charity, these three actions are what purify and cleanse the image of the self from being polluted by the external influence of the devil. Without these three rules for living, you are not in control of your own self-image, but your adversary is.